in teaching them to lead and take responsibility for others. We may be good out here in the real world at teaching job skills, but I find that one of the biggest deficiencies we have in all the different types of industries I get to talk to is teaching people how to lead. All right, planning, training, leadership. We'll skip that part. Let's go straight into the mission. Let's pretend, say that this is north. If that's north, the helicopters come in from the north of the city. We break out into two rows of birds. The first birds go down that street, and then the other ones go down a parallel street. First birds into little birds. Little birds are that, they were in the video, if you remember, there was a little bubbled helicopter and it had some guys sitting on benches on the outside. The reason they're sitting on the benches is because there's no room on the inside, so you kind of make do with what you got. But those helicopters are really maneuverable, so they can land on a roof, and they can land in the alleyway, and then the Delta operators are just sitting on these benches. They're going to be the like a SWAT team, basically, for this mission. So they just land on the roof, and those guys step off, and they're in. It's a really quick and efficient way to insert them. They're going to clear the building. We're going to come in right behind them. The Rangers are in Blackhawks. The Blackhawks are too big to land in the streets, so they're going to hover, and we'll rope in at corner number 1, 2, 3, and 4. My bird's coming in on corner number 3. Sergeant Thomas, as the man on the left side of the aircraft, you will be responsible for 2 actions in the aircraft. 2 actions is all you got to worry about. Your first responsibility is to identify the target building and concur with the crew chief. I'm thinking, no problem. I know what I'm looking for. I'll know it when I see it. You know why? Because it will be circled with red ink. You know, at about 100 feet off the deck, it becomes obvious that I have no idea which one the target building is going to be. First of all, I can't see anything. There's nothing but dirt and dust and debris blowing everywhere. I look up the windshield of the aircraft and I can see that nothing but brownout. And the 2 pilots, Chief Wood is talking to Chief Fuller. You can see their heads going back and forth. So I'm standing there, I grab the headset because I'm going to listen in, and I'm thinking, okay, well, Chief Wood's going to tell me where the building is. But this, as I grab the headset, this is what I heard Chief Fuller saying to Stan. Stan, can you see anything? Negative, I can't see squat. And my buddy goes, hey man, what'd they say? I'm like, we're good. I don't. I'm telling them, they don't know where they're going. But you know, I never had to doubt Stan Wood. There was this implicit, and it's a big word, you guys, and it's in every leadership book you ever want to read on the bookstores. Go open a page somewhere, it's going to talk about the importance of trust. I trust him. Where does the trust come from? Is that issued? Does it come with rank? It comes from sharing hard times together. The fastest, quickest way to get men and women on a team unified and trusting each other and moving in the same direction is to put them through shared hardship. I'm sure you guys have some of it daily. Use that to your benefit. I trusted Stan Wood. Remember this though. Trust is a 2-way street. We forget that. Stan Wood knew we trusted him. He didn't act like, maybe they trust me, I'm just going to hope I have a good day. He took that responsibility very seriously. When he woke up in the morning, every day he looked himself in the mirror and he was very acutely aware of what his mission was. Because they constantly drilled it into their heads at the 160th. He was a Special Operations Captain Kirk of Army Aviation, as good as it gets. And he was still reminded every day that their mission was very simple. They put it up in the airplane hangars. It says, put the customer on target. Put the customer on time. On target, on time. And then just to show you how good they are, they put this little parentheses that says plus or minus 30 seconds. That was their margin of error. When Stan Wood flared the aircraft, I look out and I'm like, I don't know how he did it, but there it was. There was a target building. There were Delta operators on the roof. They're blowing the door. I look across the street. Bird number 1 is flaring at the corner. Bird number 2 is, he's already got his ropes deployed. I can't see 4. 4's behind me in the dust cloud. Sergeant Thomas, your second job as the man in the left side of the aircraft is you will be in charge of deploying the ropes. We're going to slide down ropes. We're not rappelling. Rappelling takes too much time. You're harnessed in, it's safety, it's very safe. When I go in and do these safety conferences, I tell people if safety is what we're concerned about, do not fast run. Because gravity will always work and it yanks you out of the aircraft whether you want to go or not. So my advice is to just make sure you have a good grip on the rope. How hard you want to hit the ground is directly proportional to how tight you squeeze that rope. So here we go. The reason Sergeant Thomas is in charge of it was because I had a certificate. I was rope master qualified. I actually put that on a job resume one time, and this guy goes, "What is this?" And I'm like, "Here, let me show you what I learned in 3 days of being rope master qualified course." There's a 90-foot coiled rope right here, and it's about 3 inches thick. Go! That's it. Make sure it's attached to the helicopter. That's important. And make sure the end of it gets to the ground. That's important too. All right, so everybody goes. They're all out the bird. I'm the last guy out. We get right when we get to our corner of the building. You can hear some gunfire going. The building's getting taken down pretty quickly. It's over within 30 minutes. The whole thing's done. They brought 24 people out of the target building. 2 of the people in that group are high-value targets, so it was a successful raid. The trucks get called up, they come driving up, they throw all the bad guys on the trucks drive away, and that leaves 80 guys on the target building. Hey, consolidate your men, we're out of here in 3 minutes. And in the 3 minutes, just like that, everything changed. It was, remember now, the mission was done. It was a successful raid, and we're already thinking about going home. The first bird got shot down, and when the first bird got shot down, it was Super 6-1 was the call sign, and Chief Walcott was the pilot. Super 6-1 gets hit, and we all watched it happen, and I can describe to you what we were feeling because you felt the same feeling. It's no different. Like it's a human emotion. Like your stomach goes. If you've ever, we're getting to that point in our lives where you get that call, hey, and Dad's in the hospital. You need to get here like right now, or we're standing there with the attorney, and the attorney's looking at you, and your wife is saying she's done, she's punching out, or you're standing there, and your kid, the doctor's telling you, you figure out your kid's addicted, and we're all doing the same thing. You're going, I can't believe this is happening, because that's what we were thinking. I can't believe it's not supposed to happen. It's not supposed to happen, and I understand that you can't believe that it's happening, but it is happening.